Welcome to crazedyansty, your trusted source for the latest reviews, specifications, and in-depth insights on all things automotive. Whether you're a seasoned gearhead or just someone who loves to stay updated on the newest rides in town, we bring you the most accurate, detailed, and engaging content from the world of cars. Today, we dive deep into the much-anticipated Suzuki Bolin 2026, a vehicle that continues to hold a special place in the hearts of Pakistani families, small business owners, and transporters alike. Suzuki Bolin, often affectionately referred to as the Kari Dabba, has been a part of Pakistani roads for decades. With a legacy rooted in reliability, low maintenance costs, and practicality, the 2026 model aims to bring a fresh layer of refinement while sticking close to its utility-first philosophy. Let's get into what this new version offers and why it continues to be a relevant option in today's market. The 2026 Suzuki Bolin doesn't stray far from its familiar silhouette. At first glance, the boxy design remains largely unchanged, a nod to its utilitarian DNA. However, upon closer inspection, you'll notice subtle improvements in its exterior styling. The front grille has been slightly modernized with a sleeker horizontal layout, giving it a marginally more contemporary feel. The headlights are now integrated with daytime running lights, a welcome touch that improves both visibility and appearance. While alloy wheels are still absent in the base variant, the body-colored bumpers and newly designed tail lamps show Suzuki's attempt to bring some modern aesthetics to a classic frame. In terms of dimensions, the Bolin 2026 retains its compact but spacious design. It measures approximately the same as its predecessor, with a length of around 3,255 mm, width of 1395 mm, and height of 1845 mm. The turning radius remains tight, making it ideal for maneuvering through narrow urban alleys and congested traffic zones. Ground clearance is adequate for Pakistani roads, ensuring it can tackle speed bumps and potholes without much trouble. Under the hood, the Bolin 2026 features a slightly revised version of Suzuki's tried and tested 796cc 3-cylinder petrol engine. While not a performance beast by any means, this engine is known for its durability and fuel efficiency. It delivers a modest power output of around 37 horsepower and 62 Nm of torque, channeled through a 4-speed manual transmission. The clutch action remains light, and gear shifts are simple, making it user-friendly especially for drivers who use it for commercial purposes. The rear-wheel drive layout remains unchanged, offering decent traction even when fully loaded. Fuel efficiency continues to be one of the Bolin's strongest selling points. In city driving conditions, the 2026 model offers a fuel average of around 13 to 14 km per liter, which can stretch up to 16 km per liter on highways, depending on driving habits and vehicle load. For a vehicle in this category, that kind of mileage is still a huge advantage for people who use it extensively for transporting goods or passengers. One of the most crucial aspects where Suzuki has tried to make a real difference is in safety and comfort. While the Bolin still doesn't offer airbags or ABS even in 2026, there have been some basic improvements. The structure has been slightly reinforced for better crash protection. The front cabin now includes seat belts with pre-tensioners, and the seats themselves are slightly more cushioned, offering marginally better support than earlier versions. The dashboard layout remains simple but has been revamped with a slightly more modern look. The instrument cluster now includes a basic digital display showing fuel economy and trip information. Inside, the cabin continues to prioritize space over luxury. The seating capacity remains at 8, including the driver. The seating layout is still bench style in the rear rows, which maximizes the number of passengers it can accommodate. However, it does come at the cost of individual comfort. The air conditioning unit has been improved slightly, and now offers better airflow distribution even to the rear seats. Ventilation quality is still below what you'd expect in higher-end MPVs, but it's a noticeable step forward from previous iterations. Infotainment remains minimalistic. The Bolin 2026 comes equipped with a basic audio system that supports USB and aux inputs. Higher trims offer Bluetooth connectivity and 2 front speakers. There's no touchscreen or navigation system, which is expected at this price point. What you do get, however, is a new mobile holder integrated into the dashboard along with a couple of charging ports, showing Suzuki's awareness of modern connectivity needs. Utility and practicality have always been the Bolin's strong points. The 2026 model continues to offer excellent cargo and passenger space. Its flat floor and tall ceiling allow for a range of uses, from school vans to delivery services and even ambulance conversions. The sliding doors on both sides ensure easy access in tight parking spots, and the rear door opens wide enough for efficient loading and unloading. Suzuki has added a more durable flooring material that can withstand frequent cleaning and heavy foot traffic, perfect for commercial use. Maintenance and running costs remain very low, which is another big reason why Bullen is so widely adopted. Spare parts are affordable and available across the country, and mechanics from urban centers to small towns are familiar with its workings. The 2026 model maintains this tradition, using parts that are compatible with older models, which means long-term ownership is relatively hassle-free. On the road, the driving experience is exactly what you'd expect from a no-frills MPV. Steering feedback is light but not very responsive, and the suspension leans more towards comfort than performance. It handles potholes and rough roads reasonably well, although the ride can get bumpy with fewer passengers on board due to its leaf spring suspension in the rear. Braking performance is adequate, and the handbrake holds firm even on inclined roads. Don't expect thrilling driving dynamics, but for the purpose it's designed for, it gets the job done with minimal fuss. A key update in the 2026 version is in terms of emission compliance. Suzuki has upgraded the engine to meet Euro 2 standards more effectively with a cleaner combustion system, aimed at reducing environmental impact and improving fuel economy. While it still isn't the most eco-friendly vehicle on the road, it's a small but necessary improvement in the right direction. Color options for the 2026 Bullen include classic white, silver, and a few darker shades like navy blue and metallic gray. These colors are selected not just for visual appeal but also for practicality, as they help hide dirt and scratches better, a big plus for commercial users. The paint quality has also been improved with a longer-lasting clear coat that resists minor scratches and fading under sun exposure. The price of the 2026 Suzuki Bullen is competitively positioned within the budget MPV market. The base variant starts at a reasonable price point that makes it accessible for small business owners and families alike. Suzuki is also offering a limited-time warranty package and some attractive financing options through local banks, making it easier for people to get behind the wheel without breaking the bank. Looking ahead, the Suzuki Bullen 2026 continues to reinforce its legacy as a practical, dependable, and cost-effective option for people who need a simple vehicle that can carry more than your average car without demanding much in return. It may not have the bells and whistles of modern MPVs, but it makes up for that with unmatched reliability, ease of maintenance, and a resale value that remains strong in the Pakistani market. In conclusion, if you're someone looking for a solid workhorse or a spacious people mover at a very reasonable price, the Suzuki Bullen 2026 remains a top contender. It's not a game changer, but it sticks to its roots and does what it does best, delivering value, function, and peace of mind. With minor upgrades in styling, comfort, and utility, it proves once again why it's still a go-to choice for so many. This was your detailed look at the Suzuki Bullen 2026. If you found this review helpful and want more honest, in-depth car content, don't forget to subscribe to crazedyansty. We cover everything from reviews, comparisons, industry news, and buyer's guides tailored just for car lovers in our region. Your support helps us grow and bring even more content your way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.